Good morning, cadets. I welcome you back for the computer science session of class 11th, that is computer science with Python. So far, in our previous classes, we have covered the chapter the computer science, that is computer system organization, and within this unit we have also covered three further chapters in that. Those are computer system overview, data representation, and Boolean logic. So after knowing the theory contents or theory concepts in these three, as you know, the unit number 1, that computer system organization, in that the computer system overview basically gives you an idea of exactly how the computer system is framed in the form of a block diagram, which is containing the hardware, and also you know that it is required a software to control it, to run it. Then we have seen about the mobile system and all other related terms to the computer system. That's how, just let us check our knowledge, how much we have understood the computer system overview. That's how we would like to solve this computer system overview objective type question answers. These objective type questions comes under 3-4 categories. Number 1, it may have multiple choice questions, or it may have true or false, or it may be fill in the blanks, or it may be a one word answer for a given question. Now let us start with our multiple choice questions. Question number 1, which of the following components is the main memory of a computer? As you know, the memory required for a computer is divided into two categories: main memory, that is primary memory, and auxiliary memory, that is secondary memory. Now CD, compact disc, DVD, digital video disc, and hard drive, internal hard drive, all are examples of not main memory. The example of a main memory is RAM. So let me highlight it. Okay, answer is this, answer is RAM, DRAM. Next, which component of a computer connects the processor to the other hardware? When we talk about a connection, definitely there must be some wire, some cable. So your CPU or memory or input unit, these are all different sections of units which perform their own work. Here the answer will be system bus. What do you mean by a system bus here? A bus is nothing but a collection of wires which carries info from one end to another end, from source to destination. Therefore, the suitable answer for this question number 2 will be system bus. Now third, which of the following is referred to the brain of a computer? As you know, very simple answer will be processor. A, processor. Question number 4, what is the name of a program that controls the computer system? Yes, the name of a programs. Okay, it will not be a hardware, it will not be a keyword. Definitely the answer will be software, and mouse is also a type of hardware. Next question, the physical component of a computers are called, definitely the most simple answer, you can have it as a hardware. Next question, which of the following is the common measurement of unit of a computer memory? Other than this IQ is nothing but your intelligent quotient, your byte, terabyte, and gigabyte, all these are measurements of units of a computer memory only. However, the most commonly is either byte or a gigabyte. So for this question, answer will be byte as well as a gigabyte. Okay, main memory will be measured in terms of normal bytes, and the secondary memory will be basically or generally it is used by common measurement unit gigabyte. So answer should be both byte as well as gigabyte. What is the name of the component that is used to both read and writes data? ROM itself suggests read-only memory. Hard drive is not possible because both cannot be read. Cache memory, no. So your answer will be B, that is RAM, random access memory. Question number 8. The CPU is also known as the brain, the processor, the central processing unit. Okay, therefore all of these will be the answer for this question. Next, which smaller unit of the CPU directs and coordinates all activities within it and determines the sequence in which instructions are executed, sending instruction sequence to other smaller units? This will be done by CU, control unit, not processor, not ALU. Okay. Question number 10. Which smaller unit of the CPU performs all arithmetic and logic functions in a computer? The expansion of the term ALU itself is arithmetic and logic unit, which performs arithmetic and logic functions. Next question, question number 11. Component of a CPU which is responsible for comparing the contents of two pieces of data. Okay, as you know, the arithmetic operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, whereas the comparison, the finding the relationship between two elements, is known as the comparison operation. It is also known as logical operation. Therefore, once again the answer will be ALU here. Question number 12. In a computer, CU stands for, a most simple answer for this, control unit. Question number 13. Arithmetic and logic unit along with control unit of a computer combined into a single unit called as central processing unit, CPU. Altogether it is called as central processing unit. Question number 14. Word processor and desktop publishing program. Word processor and desktop publishing program are the examples of what? Software, hardware, CPU, none of these. Answer is software. Operating system is an example of application software, system software, utility programs, and none of these. Operating systems are examples of system software. A disk fragmenter is an example of application software, system software, utility program, none of these. Since the disk fragmenter, what the disk fragmenter will do? Okay, whenever in your memory the data is stored in different places, and when you are unable to find a particular data space to store, the disk fragmenter will make all the stored data at it will push at one end, so that it creates a space for storing the data and it makes you memory available. Therefore, it is a kind of utility. Therefore, it is called as utility program. The flash memory and blue disks are the examples of hardware, software, CPU. None of these. Definitely they are examples of hardware. Same, flash memory is a type of memory. Primary, RAM, secondary, all of these. It is a secondary memory. Okay. Which of the following memory types will store the data or information permanently? RAM, cache, flash and hard. Definitely hard drive is one answer for this. Okay, it will store most permanently, and also your pen drives are known by the name flash drives. Therefore, they can also store data more or less permanently. Last question of 20. Which of the following memory types cannot store the data or information other than flash and hard disk? Now these two which were there in the previous question, that you can, RAM and cache memory cannot store the data permanently. Now fill in the blanks. Let us see now the suitable words we have to fill. Dash refers, the first question, dash refers to the logical structure of a computer describing their interconnections and dependency. Which may be the suitable word for this? Block diagram. Block diagram of a computer refers to the logical structure of a computer describing their interconnections and dependencies. Second one, RAM and ROM are the types of primary memory. Third one, The dash is responsible for carrying out arithmetic and logic operations. Arithmetic and logic unit. The dash of the CPU controls or supervises the processing that taking place, that is control unit. The name itself is control there, control unit. The small memory providing units inside the CPU are called, it is a new term there. We know that RAM and ROM will be present inside the CPU. Apart from that, there is a unit of memory which are used to store the data temporarily. That's called as the small memory providing units inside the CPU are called registers. The dash memory is a special high-speed memory storing the most recently accessed data. Like in a chemical reactions, whenever you use a particular solution to make that chemical reaction to act very fast, that what we call as a catalyst. Exactly, cache also acts like a catalyst here between main memory and CPU. Therefore, the answer must be cache. CACHE. The power unit of a mobile system is called, all of you know, all are handling your mobiles now, that is battery. The set of a programs necessary to carry out operations, tasks pertaining to a specific application are called. Is a two-word answer here. The name itself suggests application, therefore it is an application software. Answer is application software. Question number 9. Software that controls and manages internal computer operations is called. The software that controls and manages internal computer operations is called operating system. Answer is operating system. Utility programs are a type of, once again, application softwares. Antivirus software is a type of application software. Windows OS is a type of, yes, it is used to run the system, therefore it is an example of system software. Okay, now let us move to the next part, that is true false section. Here we have to say either true or false. Let us see the first one. That is, a computer system consists of both hardware and software. It is true. It requires both to run. Next, hardware is a set of instructions called programs that the computer uses to carry out tasks, while softwares are all the parts of a computer you can see and touch, also known as peripherals. The definition of both hardware and softwares are given in an opposite way here, in a reverse way. Actually, hardwares are the parts of the computers, whereas softwares is instructions called programs. So therefore this is totally false. Two smaller units of a processor are called CU and ALU. It is false. The smaller units CU and ALU are a central processing unit. They are parts of central processing unit, not the processor. Fourth one, main memory holds data and instructions being processed by the computer and is directly accessible by the CPU. Main memory holds data and instructions being processed by the computer and directly accessible by the CPU. It is true. Okay, question number 4, it is true. A mobile system also contains a CPU. 100% it is true. Okay, question number 6, a mobile system works with electricity. No, it works with a battery there. It will not work with the electricity, and as and when the battery goes down, using electricity we can charge it, but it will not only work with electricity, it works with a battery. A mobile system has its own little power unit. 100% true. That is called as battery only. A cache memory is a type of RAM. No, cache memory is a different type of memory. It is not a RAM. The types of RAMs we have seen: random access memory, then electrically erasable EE, then we have PROM. In the RAM we have two types, that is static and dynamic memories, right? SD memories, DDR memories and all, but cache is not a type of RAM. It is false. Question number 9, language processors are a type of application software, which is wrong. That is false. Language processors are not type of application software. Instead, language processors are a type of system software. They are long. They are nothing but the translators. Last question, that is question number 10. A customized software is a type of system software. That is also wrong, because customized softwares are examples or type of application software. So with discussion, we'll try to end here today, and in my next session I would like to continue with the objective type questions for your second part, that is data representation. Okay, there also will have the same type of objective type, like your fill in the blanks, true or false, as well as multiple choice questions. So in my next video I will try to discuss the objective type questions for the unit number 2 or chapter number 2, that is data representation. So today I would like to stop at this point of time here, and I would like to continue in next class. Bye bye.